Hey everyone, Dingo here. So today I got a special surprise for everyone. I'm gonna be showing you what I'll be doing next. I was thinking about saving this for the end of the video, but I'm just too excited, and I already posted about it on my social media. So it will be the Python snake game. I didn't only make one, but I made two different versions. One using the Pygame import, which is this one here, and the other one using, I don't, it's hard to say it, Tkinter. So I'm pretty sure it's called uh, Tin Tinter, I think. I apologize for pronouncing it wrong, but so that will be a fun time. It will be for the more intermediate to advanced um, programmer, but we'll get to that. But for today, we are going to be building something fairly fun here, fairly simple. So first, I think what we'll do is I'll open up a simple version of it here, and then I'll show you mine. So here we go. This is what we're going to be making. So I'm going to delete all this and show you how to do it right from scratch. And hopefully it'll be a good time for everybody to learn a few things. Because if you've used the print function before to print your very first line of code that everyone's familiar with, hello world, yeah, pretty simple. Either way, we're going to be taking that, importing the random function, which, if you're not familiar with that is, we've explained it a little bit and used it to create random passwords in another YouTube video of mine, which I will link right here, maybe, or maybe at the end of the video. We'll have to see what happens. I might get lazy. Okay, so we'll try this out before I start explaining anything, just to give you an idea. I said the variable is quite low on this versus my actual games because I don't like things difficult. So, hello player, what is your name? Dingo. Finally, Dingo, I'm guessing of a number between 1 and 10. So, I like 5. Split it down the middle. Your number is too low. So now I know between 5 and 10. So let's go with 7. Your number is too low. 9. Your number is too low. And I lost the game. Okay, so that was fun. Exhilarating. Okay, so now I'm gonna close this window down. I'm gonna close this whole folder. And just to show you guys, I'm starting from complete scratch here. Here's my folder, and here's the folder going bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, and now we're gonna make a new folder on the desktop screen, just because I like to keep things right, easy, and accessible. And having it on the desktop screen just makes it easy. I don't know. What's easier than it being right there? Am I am I right? Okay. So we'll call this folder py uh, num guessing game, just like the last one. Why not? We'll put this folder into our Visual Studio Code. We do not need this window anymore. We can simply go over to our py number guessing game here in the corner of the left, add a file. Now, this is where we get to name our file. So we'll make this our main, because we're only going to need one file here. And adding the .py at the end of it will ensure that it is a Python file. So now, we're just going to put some things in here. So since we're going to be using a random variable the computer picks, obviously we're going to have to import um, import our random. So import random, and then we will have our variables. So mark that up as variables, such as what our number could be. And since our number that the computer is going to decide is going to be random, our number is going to be equal random dot randint, and then this will allow us to choose between two variables. So that randint will pick any number between 1 and, for example, 10. Now we will ask it ask it to ask us our player name. So we'll mark that as player underscore name. We'll have that to equal the input of its text, hello, player, what shall I call you? Question mark. And if we put a space at the end of this, it will space out of a spot where we put in our answer. And why am I doing small screen? I get so used to that when I switch it over. I forget to open it up, and then I run into that. Okay, so now we're back. And now, of course, we need to specify our number of guesses. Number of guesses are also going to be equal to 0. This is because we will set our number of guesses when we go to create the loops for the game. Okay, so now, after it asks us for our name, we might as well get it to display the start of the game. So we'll get it to print, and we'll have that say, finally, and then have your exclamation point um, space, because that will space out our name that we want it to display. We will then add our player underscore name. Then we will also have to add more text here to make it official. Uh, Finally, player, what will your number be between 1 and 10? And then we'll get it to ask that. So now this is where we create our actual game loop. So while the number of guesses is less than, let's have it 3 to make it just like the version I showed you beforehand. We will have, oh, my bad. We will have it guess that our guess is equal to the initial input brackets. So it will have a guess to equal the initial input for the question we have asked. So then, if the number of guesses is plus or equal to 1, and if the guess is less than number, we can set that to print print your number is too low. Try. And then we can also have if the guess is greater than our number, then we can also, oh, you know what? I forgot to back tab it. That's very important for our number. So then we can have our number, our guess, print out that we are too high. So Deals. Okay. So now, if oh look, doing it again. So if the guess is going to be equal to our number, which would mean we win the game, we'll have it print. Uh, we'll have it print. Oh, uh, you guessed space your quote mark space add str number, and this will tell the computer to print that number that it has that you've guessed that you won with. I realize I have a spelling error over here. Guess. Okay. And then have that plus your space. Oh no, you guess. And won the game with space. Your finishing quote mark. Um, Space again. Add and then str, and then have number of guesses in there. Now it will print the number of guesses, and we'll add just make it a little better. Our space on our quote tries. Okay, and put period. However, that being said, what happens if you lose the game? So we will need to have something printed so we know um, that we didn't win. So else we will have it print you cannot defeat me! Exclamation point. So now, if we go to run this, we should have our game. Hello player, what shall I call you? Dingo. Finally, Dingo. What will your number be between 1 and 10? So let's choose 5. Your number is too low, so you cannot defeat me. So we'll go with 8. You were too high, so now we know between 5 and 8. So since we only have 3 choices, I'm either between 6 or 7. I'm going to go with 6. Oh no, you guess, oh, you guessed 6 and won the game with 3 tries. Okay, see, we won. That's great. It works. But in order to know if it works fully, we need to lose the game too. So we'll do this one purposely. So put my name in there, Dingo. That would number be 1. It's too low. Okay, 1 again. Oh, also too low. Oops. Okay, you cannot defeat me. We have lost the game. And that is your very first Python number guessing game. Now, I will show you my version and see if you like that. Well, first one I'll save that, I guess. And we'll close that folder. So now this is the game I made. I added a lot more text. This is the only reason I didn't go with this version. It's because I got a lot of text here, and it even though you don't need all of it, it only takes a couple of misspellings to get it wrong. So using the smaller variables and the smaller text prompts made it easier for the video, hopefully for everyone to follow. And now let's play my version. We're going to defeat the Demon Lord. So what is my knightly knight name? Let's see. Sir Dingo. Yes, the finest of night. Finally, Sir Dingo, I've been waiting for a mortal to guess my number between 1 and 666 for thousands of years. What will your number be? So, since my number was set so high, I did kind of make my number of tries a little higher. I did make it 5. Still not anywhere close to what I probably need, but let's try it out. So, let's go right down the middle. So, let's go 300. It's not exactly down the middle, but your guess is too low, so let's do 6. Your number is too high. So between 3 and 6, so let's say 450. Your number is too high, you fool. Try again. Ooh, okay, okay. So if it's too high at 450, and it's between three, let's do 350. Your number is too low, mortal. Try again. Cannot defeat the all-powerful. Maybe next time you might guess it. So let's see. We got one last guess. So we know it's between uh 350 and 450. Ooh, 100 options. How crazy is that? So I have one in 100 uh, chance of actually getting this. Um, and watch it just be like a crazy number. I don't know. So let's go with 425. Your number is too high, you fool. Try again. You cannot defeat the all-powerful. Maybe next time. Uh, oh well. We tried our best, guys. Either way, before I go, I'll show you one last thing. And that will be the snake games. I'm just gonna flicker through right quick because these were pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun. It was very interesting. It was very challenging at the same time. I didn't really know how to uh, really grasp it at first, but then it kind of got easier. Oh, I don't know what that was. Let's see. This one. Yeah, and this is the other one. Now, they're both the exact same game. They're just built with two different modules. Um, like from here, we use we we turtle our stuff by using the oh, I hate saying that tincture tincture, and then the other one we use the pie game. But I hope you guys get excited about that. And I will be posting things on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my YouTube for when I go to post about these things. So get excited, like, subscribe, follow, do all that wonderful jazz. And if you got any questions, leave it out at the bottom, and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. But until then, keep coding.